Various areas of the United States continue to see increases in its population when it comes to diversity. The Washington Post even mapped out the areas showing rapid increase to even the least diverse areas. Areas like Jacksonville, Florida, having seen a recent influx over the years from those coming from the Caribbean. Like Mala, a native of Trinidad, who had an opportunity to experience something she never would have in her hometown. Michael Robinson has the full story.
Well, my family was chosen from many countries. We were picked with the United States government and to get our papers, our visa, all of their documents to move to Florida.
Mala Hatman is no stranger to diversity when moving to Jacksonville, Florida from her hometown of Trinidad.
It's a mixed culture. There's different backgrounds of culture.
Having a culture she grew up in and accepted since her youth.
And as a little girl, it's all I knew. Hinduism is all I knew. We just understood from what our parents taught us, and that's what we went by.
But moving to Florida made her question everything she learned.
I started learning of different religions myself, worshiping idols, and we weren't really sure. I expanded my horizon with different religions, and then I was invited to the Church of Christ by my brother,
which marked the beginning of her journey for the truth.
My dad had passed away, and I asked a question about what happens after death. We had a 3-hour conversation. I asked them, well, can I go to church with you?
This became the catalyst for her newfound faith.
Was the message, and I had so many questions in my head. It was answered being brought into the church.
A unifying message she would continue to hear at the International Officers' Day via live video streaming with church officers throughout the world, like Mala, in a special worship service led by the executive minister of the Church of Christ, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo.
Such a dynamic leader, leading us. He truly cares.
Bringing the one message even closer to members.
That's the beauty of this technology. This world is so big. In the church, it's so connected, and we're so loved.
It feels really nice that the technology now is to where we can just dial in, call up, whatever the case may be, and be able to hear the same words consistently throughout the world.
And every officer who came tonight is definitely strengthened for it. If we unite with our leader, we're led all the way to God.
And for Mala, this means a mission of sharing the truth in Trinidad.
The greatest thing that's ever happened, I said, you have to come and experience and listen for yourself to find out. My mission is I will do everything that I can with the help of God to do what we can to be successful in having a house of worship there.
With the current campaign of the Church of Christ for intensive propagation, Mala and many other officers in the District of Florida continue to share their faith. And as a matter of fact, Mala plans to return to Trinidad so she can share the hope and the truth that she learned in the Church of Christ with her friends and her family. To learn more about places of worship in your area, log on to iglesianicristo.net/directory to find a location near you. Michael Robinson, Iglesia ni Cristo News Network, Jacksonville, Florida.
Thanks for watching this news clip from INC News World. Be sure to like and subscribe to see more INC News World, and be sure to check out our full broadcasts on incmedia.org.